Say confidently, "Don't worry." Showing that you're proactive and dependable when you say these two words, you can attract any woman you desire. Did you realize that by only saying two simple words, you can dramatically transform how women perceive you? Today, I will teach you how an effortless phrase can help you attract any woman. Although these words are not supernatural, I promise that if you use them properly, they will change how women see and interact with you. The power of these words is tremendous, particularly when spoken with self-assurance and intention. And the most important part, I'll show you how to use this strategy daily. But before we delve in, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like button and subscribing. Many men make terrible mistakes of being overly accommodating or indecisive while conversing with a woman. They usually say something like, "We can do whatever you like," or "I don't know what you prefer." This just shows the woman uncertainty. What you might not know is that by being excessively flexible or unclear about your wants, you're not expressing confidence, which can make a woman lose interest quicker than you imagine. Here's the secret. These two words convey what women sincerely value in a man: confidence, clarity, and leadership. The two key words are, "I want." You may think such words are unimportant, but they show that you know what you want and have the courage to say it. If you say, "I want," you're not only making a request, you are showing decisiveness, a trait that all women find intriguing. Now that you know the secret of these two powerful words, let us dive into the important part: how you can use them in everyday life. Because definitely, saying "I want" can sound simple, but practicing it daily is what will create a real impact. For instance, when inviting a woman out, rather than saying anything that sounds indecisive like, "Hey, if you like, we can hang out sometime." Let's be honest, that doesn't ignite much interest. Instead, say something like, "I want to take you to dinner this Saturday." See how this transforms the dynamic? You no longer sound like a person looking for approval or permission. Now you come off as clear, direct, and confident. That's what attracts her. Next, instead of being unclear or too shy when initiating a conversation with a lady you're interested in, consider saying something like, "I want to get to know you better. How about we grab a cup of coffee this weekend?" This indicates that you're interested in a direct and simple way, which may be incredibly attractive because it communicates honesty and clarity. Eventually, in a more advanced stage of a relationship, if you're currently seeing someone, you may use "I want" to convey your interest favorably. Rather than saying, "Whatever you desire is okay," be clear and straightforward by saying something like, "I want to spend more time with you over the weekend. How about we plan things together?" This indicates that you regard your time with her and are proactive in improving the relationship. It's important to not mistake confidence for arrogance. Saying "I want" gives you an aura of security and confidence without coming across as arrogant. However, when you do not use this strategy with respect and compassion, it might easily be misinterpreted. So let's clarify this to make sure you avoid falling into that trap. Here's something important you need to keep in mind for this strategy to work well. But before we go further, if you're enjoying this video, type the words "I want" in the comments to know how many of you are real alpha males. Now let's be clear. Saying "I want" implies that the world rotates around you, nor does it mean forcing your demands without considering the other person's feelings. It's not about being dominant in a discussion or controlling the situation at hand. It is about being clear with your objectives yet giving room for dialogue. For example, when you say, "I want us to go out for dinner next week," that's fantastic since you're being transparent. But if she answers that she cannot or would prefer another time, your response should be open-hearted and understanding, like, "Sure, I understand. How about Friday instead?" In this way, you demonstrate that while you know what you want, you also honor her preferences. You have to be firm but not stubborn. There's a major difference. A woman will appreciate that you're determined and sincere about what you want, but if you come across as inflexible or reluctant to consider her preferences or needs, you may instantly sound selfish or arrogant, attributes that are not appealing. Additionally, using "I want" is not only about you. It also gives her a chance to convey what she wants. When you're open and sincere, you give her the room to be the same. This helps develop a relationship that is founded on mutual respect and honest communication. But the most crucial thing to keep in mind is your tone. It's not only about what you say, but how you say it. Your tone of voice and mindset are important to making these words meaningful. You don't want to sound authoritative or as if you're giving orders. The key here is to keep your tone friendly and respectful, indicating that you have confidence but are also open to what she is saying. After learning how to use these two powerful words, apply them now. This is when you will begin to realize how even a slight change may have a major influence on how you interact with women and also your overall surroundings. So here's my challenge for you. From today, use the words "I want" 5 times per day for the next week. It doesn't matter if it's in major events or minor ones. The most important thing is to begin developing that confidence. Use it with ladies, colleagues, or just in everyday life. When you start saying "I want," you'll begin to notice something fascinating. People will start acting differently. You'll witness how people respect you more, feel drawn to you, and consider you a person who knows what they want. We've arrived at the end of this video, but before you leave, I want to give you an important reminder. Don't just adhere to theory. Take action today and put into practice everything you've learned. Knowing the secret is pointless if you don't implement it in your daily life. Comment below how you intend to use "I want" this week. Share an example or circumstance where you feel you can use it, and then at the end of the week, come back and let me know the way it went. I'm sure you'll notice wonderful results, and I would like to hear about your experiences.